Good morning, Sunrisers. I'm Dr. Karen Emerson, owner of Emerson Animal Hospital here in West Point, Mississippi. And today I have with me two snakes. One is Raj and one is Isis. And this is Stacia, one of our technicians, and she is actually holding Raj. Raj and Isis presented open mouth breathing, actually holding their mouths open, not eating, being very lethargic, not really moving around their enclosure much. And I immediately thought, well, maybe they have an upper respiratory infection. So what we did, I'm actually going to hold Raj and let you hold Isis's body. I actually had to go in and investigate Isis's mouth, because snakes will blow bubbles when they start having some respiratory issues. So we go in like this, and I take my speculum and we open the mouth, and you can see, do you see all those bubbles in Isis's mouth right there? There's a lot of bubbles and mucus being produced, so that shows right there she's a little bit congested and she's not feeling good. I also auscultate the lungs to hear if I hear any rattles in the lungs or any type of congestion. And Isis would also sit in her enclosure and hold her head straight up in the air, showing that she was trying to make her body in a position where she could breathe easier. So after determining all this and looking at all this, we decided they did have a pneumonia. We actually did a culture and actually put a culturette down their mouths and actually grew the bacteria that they have. After we determined what bacteria they had, we also found out they also have a fungal infection. So we have been treating them with antifungals, and we have been injecting them with antibiotics to try to get them well faster. Because guys, it's really hard to give your snakes oral meds at home. And reptiles will hide their illnesses. Isis and Raj were really very advanced before her owner even noticed that they were having issues. One of the big indications was opening the mouth, blowing the bubbles. A lot of people look at that as aggression. It's not. It's actually a clinical sign showing you that your snake's uncomfortable and they cannot breathe. Holding the head up in the air is another big one. People may mistake that as a aggression tendency, but it's not. So another thing that we do is we nebulize snakes. We actually put them in a nebulization machine where they can get something called a breathing treatment, and Isis gets these breathing treatments twice a day in-house, and it's actually really helped improve her condition so much faster. So the point I want to make, if you have an exotic pet or a snake and you notice them opening their mouth a lot, blowing bubbles, this is a huge sign of a respiratory infection. Please give us a call here and make an appointment, and I hope you have a wonderful morning. Thank you.
WCBI Animal Health with Dr. Emerson was brought to you by Emerson Animal Hospital in West Point.